Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, this bill seeks to create a comprehensive legal and institutional framework that will guide Nigeria's gradual transition from dependence on fossil fuel-powered vehicles to clean, energy efficient and environmental friendly electric vehicles. Our transport sector remains one of the largest contributors of carbon emissions, responsible for about 20 to 30% of total greenhouse gas output. With over 12 million registered vehicles in Nigeria, almost all powered by petrol or diesel, we are confronted with a pressing need to rethink on our mobility strategy. Distinguished colleagues, while advanced nations are making sufficient progress in electrifying their transport systems, with countries like Norway targeting full electric mobility by 2030, and even major African countries such as South Africa and Kenya adopting national EV policies, Nigeria risks being behind if they do not act decisively.
Mr. President, I rise to second the motion, so the bill sponsored by my very good friend and brother, Senator Oji Uzokalu. Mr. President, let me commend him for sponsoring this bill. It is very timely and apt because globally the world is moving towards electric vehicles and Nigeria should not be left behind. As stated in the lead presentation, countries like Kenya and South Africa, they are taking the lead in Africa.
Impact of gas emission on climate change and global warming is something that we can't overemphasize. We all know how flooding has become a major issue in this country, and these are all coming out of the impact of climate change. Nigeria is a country of more than 250 million people. We are significant in the fight against climate change. Nigeria can equal more than 10 to 15 other countries in Africa in terms of the gas that we emit in our daily activities, either the generators or the vehicles we use. We have millions of vehicles in Nigeria. And if this bill is passed, Mr. President, I am going to assure you that the impact of climate change will be completely impacted over time. Nigeria, as a country with our population, plays a major role. So I'm supporting the bill wholeheartedly, and I encourage my colleagues to all lend their voices for this bill to be passed.
And in doing so, I am struck by this line on his motion. Nigeria today faces a twin challenge of environmental degradation and energy dependency. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, Nigerians are never quick in adapting to new innovations. For some of us that have the privilege of driving vehicles over a long period of time, when the automatic gear system was introduced, Nigerians were very hesitant. They were used to the four-gear system. And many countries moved fast. We only came in afterwards, after it became eminent and clear that the automatic gear system was more durable, faster. Today, many countries have adopted the energy-propelled vehicles. We are still lagging behind. When we pride ourselves as a giant of Africa, and it's not reflected in our own advancement in technology and other areas, it means we are not doing enough. So this is a very, very crucial bill, and it speaks to a lot of challenges that our petrol-propelled vehicles create, even to our health system. So I support in totality that this bill be passed and to move to the third stage, and then we pass it into law for the benefit of Nigerians and other sectors of the economy.
A bill for an act to establish a comprehensive framework for the transition to electric
vehicles in Nigeria, promote local manufacturing, ensure environmental sustainability, and drive economic growth, and for related matters 2025. Second reading taken. This bill is now committed to the Committee on Industries to report back to the Senate in 4 weeks.